Hey, welcome back to the Alive Podcast. My name is Dale, and this is my journey. Now, before I really get into my message or story of the day, I read something that somebody posted on Facebook today by C.S. Lewis in 1948 that I just got to read it to you. So forgive me for reading, but I want you to hear this. How are we to live in an atomic age? Keep in mind, this is written in 1948. I am tempted to reply, why? As you would have lived in the 16th century when the plague visited London almost every year, or as you would have lived in a Viking age when raiders from Scandinavia might land and cut your throat any night, or indeed as you are already living in an age of cancer, an age of chronic pain, an age of paralysis, an age of air raids, an age of railway accidents, an age of motor accidents. In other words, do not let us begin by exaggerating the novelty of our situation. Believe me, dear sir or madam, you and all whom you love were already sentenced to death before the atomic bomb was invented. And quite a high percentage of us were going to die in unpleasant ways. It is perfectly ridiculous to go about whimpering and drawing long faces because the scientists have added one more chance of painful and premature death to a world which already bristled with such chances, and in which death itself was not a chance at all, but a certainty. The first action to be taken is to pull ourselves together. If we were all going to be destroyed by an atomic bomb, let that bomb, when it comes, find us doing sensible and human things. Praying, working, teaching, reading, listening to music, bathing the children, playing tennis, chatting to our friends over a pint and a game of darts, not huddled together like frightened sheep and thinking about death. They may break our bodies, but they need not dominate our minds. Wow, what a profound message from 1948 by, to me, one of the greatest authors of all time, C.S. Lewis. I often talk about be a victor, not a victim. Be a winner, not a winner. Be a winner, not a loser. Because losers focus on winners while winners focus on winning. What does that mean? We're focused on living, getting the most we can out of today. You know, we're living three parallel lives. One is our attention and focus on the past. One is the immediate present or today. And another is focusing and living in the future. All three have applicable wisdoms in life. But the most important is how we live today. There are so many wounded souls behind the smiling faces that we see. There are so many people that are literally standing at the cliff, ready to jump at a moment's notice. And unbeknownst to us, we might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Or we very well may be the life preserver that pulls them back from the edge. Sometimes it's not a conscious choice that we make. But keep in mind, we were born from intelligence, with intelligence. And when we use that intelligence to manifest our lives in a positive way, we have no idea how far-reaching our tentacles are. I think about my journey with cancer. And for those of you that don't know, 3 weeks ago I started a new chemo regimen. Yes, my cancer has come back. Don't exactly know where, and it doesn't really matter because it doesn't change the protocol of my treatment. I've been fortunate in that the side effects from this particular round of chemo are minimal compared to what I went through last time. But with that being said, I'm still finding amazing blessings in the experience itself. I'm meeting people I would have otherwise not have met. I have feelings that I probably never would have understood. I see life in a totally different manner. And I also have become acutely in tune to the love and benevolence that's everywhere in this world. So often we get caught up in the water cooler gossip of the day or even the news, because keep in mind, the news is selling a narrative. I can't say it's true or untrue. It really doesn't matter to me. What matters is what I do with my life today and how my actions can impact someone else in a positive manner. I've chosen to live a full life with cancer. I am not going to allow it to let me die before I'm dead. That's a conscious choice I made. I have no idea the cancer you're facing in your life may not be physical. Maybe it's emotional. Maybe it's a spiritual disconnect. But whatever it is, I hope that you allow your life to manifest in such a way that you find the goodness that's all around you. You've heard me say many, many, many times, hang around 5 millionaires, you'll be number 6. Hang around 5 winners and complainers. Hang around 5 whiners and complainers, you'll be number 6. Hang around 5 people that love and cherish life and appreciate every single thing it has to offer. Not only will you become number 6, but you'll help someone else become number 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think any of us have a clue the profound impact we have on others. So many eyes are upon us. And often we're tempted to react in a certain way. But oftentimes that reaction leads us down a deep, dark path that's hard to recover from. Sometimes we blow up bridges we have no idea we blew up. But when we start building our mind and preparing our mind in such a way that we're elevating our intelligence that was given to us from the Creator, we can build that intelligence into a positive, impactful, meaningful, substantial, passionate, purposeful way. And all it takes is a conscious choice and the belief that my life matters. So I'm going to look you right in the eye and tell you your life matters. I don't care what you did in the past. That is only for wisdom, and it's only a stepping stone. And you may go, Dale, I can't recover and I can't get past what I've done. Yes, you can. Not only can you, but must you. You absolutely must move past anything that's shackling you to yesterday. I heard a great story the other day, and I'm not even going to go into the whole story because it's really a metaphor for life. But it's about this Hindu yogi back in the 12th century. And this gentleman came up to him and said, "Oh, Mr. Yogi, is there a God?" And the yogi was like, "Do you believe there's a God?" He goes, "Yes, I do." And the yogi goes, "Well, there is no God." So the gentleman walks off. And then another man comes up and says, "Mr. Yogi, I do not believe in a God." And Yogi goes, "But sir, there is a God." So the man walks off. And the gentleman that was sitting with the yogi said, "You told one man that there is a God, and you told another there is not a God. Why would you make such a a statement in such a different way. And the yogi said, the man who believes in a God has stopped searching for himself. He stopped searching for his inner direction, his purpose, his passion, his meaning in life. So he asked, when he told him that there is no God, he went searching for a spiritual meaning in life. And the man who didn't believe in God, and he said there was a God, now he's going to search for that God within himself. How profound that is. It's like reading a science book and calling yourself a scientist, when you're no more a scientist than the next person that read the book. There is so much knowledge to be gleaned, and you don't have to have a degree to glean that knowledge from the universe. It's out there for the taking. We've just got to be open-minded enough to absorb it, and absorb it in such a way that when we disseminate it or regurgitate it back, that it comes out in such a way that our actions grow this world in a beautiful, positive way. I hope you recall and remember what I just said with the C.S. Lewis. Matter of fact, I'll attach that to this video because I want you to read it and share it, because it's such a profound message that I just wanted to make this podcast about it today. And I want you to also remember what ALIVE stands for: authentic, love, imagination, victor, and evolve. And in this journey of mine, I hope that everything I do starts giving you permission to open the gateway of your heart and let your authentic self come out. Because when we do that, we learn to live fully alive. We don't have to be walking zombies anymore. We don't have to be prisoners to the past. We can become victors, and we can evolve our lives in ways we never knew possible. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. Share me with your family and friends. I'd love to hear from you. Any comments you've got, any topic you want me to discuss. My goal in my journey in life is to be a life preserver and to be a beacon of hope for others. So thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you one day soon.